I was very interested in drones in general, and was trying to find a way into a play about them or responding to them. And I had come across a figure, and I wish I could quote it, but at some point in the newspaper stating that Obama had used, I think, like 3 times as many drone strikes as Bush had in his 8 years. Obama had used 3 times as many in his first 3 months in office. It was some figure to that effect, and that really surprised me and made me even more curious about what exactly was going on in our name, in our country's name. So I wanted to look into it. I wasn't expecting to write about the pilots. I kind of had assumed it would be about something else, but as I started to do research, that's what ended up intriguing me the most. The idea of being 1.2 seconds away from a country that's 8,000 miles away really intrigued me. But aside from the technology aspect, even the fact that that what we're asking these pilots to do is very different than anything that's been asked by anyone in the military before, which is they actually operate from here in this country, which I didn't realize before starting this, but don't operate on a barracks. They go home every night to their families, and that struck me as a pretty big mental leap, and indeed in doing research found that the rates of PTSD were just as high for drone pilots as they are for regular pilots. So that made me very curious to why that might be. It is one person, a one-woman play, and over the course of my career I've written a few one-person shows, but I don't think I've ever written a strictly one-person show. So it's taken a few tries to finally get a one-person play that is actually a one-person play. And that is both has been a challenge but also a boon for the play. It seems that oftentimes when an artistic director gets a hold of the script, someone comes to mind who could play the part. So oftentimes that one, more than anything else I've written, kind of comes with an actor attached. If somebody contacts me about doing the play, usually like, oh, I've got the perfect person. There's less of a casting process for that play, I've noticed. Usually it comes pre-cast by whatever theater wants to do it.